Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, of course, depending on where you are. We are back with some more Train Sim Classic. We've been away from it for a little while, but we are now back. And of course, as per usual, let's set our background to be something a little more suitable. Something like this. Welcome Lasagna, welcome Tim. How you guys doing? Welcome Nabil as well. And Nabil, what are you saying? Are you able to hear me, or are you just watching with no sound, as you tend to do at this time of day? All right, I hope my camera's not too big. I feel like it may be, but if it is, you guys will let me know. I trust you. There you go. Nabil, I want to ask something, so let me know. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, you're only here. Okay, which means you can hear me. Then I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming you can hear me. At least I hope you can. It's not looking good. If not, then we'll get on with it. So I've got some routes in mind. So I'm probably going to do nothing from here. I'm just here out of curiosity. I'm probably going to do. Where's the route? There's a US route that Punk requested a few days ago. This one, New York to New Haven. So I want to give this route a go. Do some New York to New Haven. We got a few trains to choose from. Of course, got the ACS 64. We've got the EMD FL9, and its cab car, and then we also have the HHP -8 electric locomotive. Damn. Okay. Okay, so these two 50-minute ones are basically two parts of one journey. You're driving the East Coast Main Line TSW. Very, 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 very soon you'll be driving the West Coast Main Line as well. And I'm looking forward to that as well. I actually cannot wait. So yeah, so these are going to be 100 minutes. So that's what, an hour and 20 minutes, right? So that will take us to 240. And then we'll have an hour and 20 minutes left. And then we can run some I want to run the UK route. I want to run the where is it? I think it's on page 5. Yeah, so I've got the Southwestern Main Line, Southampton to Bournemouth. I also have the extension, I think. Loud and Gleamy, Jesus Christ. I also have the extension. So okay, so Nabil, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm gonna get the bus now. I'll see you later. Okay, well, I'll speak to you after then. Have a safe journey home. You can't wait for us because mine, and I can wait for the 411. Hey, listen, we're gonna get what we want at the same time, and it's gonna be great. I don't think anybody wants to know what I'm doing currently. I want to know what you're doing currently, Tim. Enlighten me. What are you doing currently? Yeah, I also want to try this route as well, because an extension came out for it as one of the most recent DLCs. And I've got the extension installed, but I can't find the scenarios, and I don't know why. Although if I now go to like Quick Drive, it's here. It's this one, Wessex Mainline. With the 166 and also 165 as well. And I think a couple other locos. But for some reason, I can't see it under career. So I don't know if it's worth doing it this way, because I don't think we're going to get any traffic. Actually, you know what? Let me start it and then just see. I don't know how Quick Drive works. I'll be honest. I actually don't know how Quick Drive works. In terms of like, is it just your train alone? Because there's no timetable mode, right? So it's like, the scenarios are obviously pre-planned. Workshop stuff is pre-planned. Maybe I'll check out the workshop actually and see what they've got. Hey, hello, Dommy. How you doing? Bro, go watch the stream. Oh. Ships at Sea hasn't destroyed me. No, I just missed Trace Classic. I'm not gonna lie, so I've come back to it, and then maybe we'll return to the high waters tomorrow for the stream. Then, how you doing, Dommy? Anyway, Tim, how you doing as well, man? I think I've asked Lasagna and no, I asked you and Lasagna already. I didn't ask Dommy. How are you doing, Dommy? You don't miss TSW. It's not that I don't miss TSW. I low-key do. But it's just we've got a period of time coming where all we're going to do is play TSW. And so, yeah. And, well, there's just no assets here. Missing texture. Okay. So I think I can see why then. Oh my god. Ah, yes. The beauty of not doing things the right way. Right, well, I guess I'll leave that for now then. And I'll sort that out another time. I assume I need assets. And I think I know what assets I need, actually. So that should be sorted soon. I do that. The assets that we did have did look good. The trail looked good. The PIS looks good. But, yeah, let's leave it for now. Right, let's go on to New York to New Haven. This was a route that Punk requested, and I haven't seen him in the stream since. So we're going to do it in memory of Punk. Enjoy the first part of a full-length run of this route. Don't worry, the lines are quiet and you are clear all the way to Stamford. Don't forget to try the second part afterwards. Although before we even get to the second part, I want to see if there's a manual for this route, because I've realized I need manuals, especially when it comes to signaling as well for a lot of routes. I need manuals. Although, as much as I'm seeing a whole lot of manuals here. Oh, look, here you go, New York, New Haven. Beautiful. Right. Yes, everything I need is here. But how do I, how would I open this on my tablet? How would I open this on my tablet? Share. If I, like, email it to myself. Link copied? Or what's the link, mate? I could do with the link. Oh my god, that is a hell of a link. Okay, maybe I'll just use it on my phone then. I guess, instead of my tablet. I'd rather have used my tablet, but it's okay. It is okay. Share. Where's share? Where's share? Where's share? Send to your devices. This one, please. I think that's the right one. I think I sent it to the wrong phone. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Just took a minute. Okay. So we can close that. Yes. Okay. I can close this now. Don't need you, mate. I can close you for now. And we're back. Also, I'm using data on my phone, so hello delay. Oh, no, Tim. Oh, you're in the shower. Amazing. Low bandwidth and high latency. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Right, so the full route is from New Haven Union Station to Grand Central Terminal. And there's like a branch line from Penn Station to New Rochelle as well. I'm not going to go into the history, everything. So it comes with the Amtrak ACS 64, which we're about to drive. It also comes with the CSX SD40-2, which we have in TSW. And obviously I've got the FL9 and the HHP 8 as well. So NCAB signaling and alert. So we've got... That's fine. Right, Control F to toggle axes. Control C. Control F. Control D, actually. And Shift and minus to quickly get into suppression braking, which is going to be helpful. And then I've got the signals in front of me. No. No. I was looking forward to this. Why can't it load it? I have it. It came with the route. No. That's not good. I've got the loco. If it's the crappy internet, it's no more. I was measuring the stream being in 360p. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Tim, mate. That doesn't sound great. It does not sound great. Right, either we take the FL9 then. Let me try another one. I want this one little 20-minute one. I mean, if the issues with the train, the issues with the train. Oh, to fix that, press F2. Really? F2 is to save progress in current scenario. Then reload. Okay. Yes. And I guess quit. And then where do I load the game from? Resume. Is resume basically the equivalent of like load? That hasn't worked. Hey mate, they did LNER and VR tonight. Was amazing. Holy Trucker, send me a DM in on Discord. I need you to help me out with my my UEVR, I think, because you seem to be having such a great experience compared to me. And I'm not quite sure what I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong, you know? So yeah, I could do with a hand. Thing is, where I don't know, Domby. It's meant to come with the. It comes with the route, doesn't it? It comes with the route, so I couldn't tell you, mate. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave the whole route then for now, and I'm gonna go and do the Southampton to Bournemouth route that I wanted to do. Hopefully this works fine. Nothing seems to be working today. Where's number one? There we go. These seem relatively short. No, oh my god, is nothing working? I'm just gonna leave JT stuff. Because I keep having issues with stuff from Just Trains. Are you doing VR in 1920 by 1080? Because you have to do you have to do it to have the perfect HUD placement. I don't have an issue with the HUD. I don't have the issue with the HUD, Holy Trucker. It's more so performance and like I get ghosting. Like I said, look at my video where I did the Class 380 in VR. Just go to my YouTube videos. I don't do many videos, so it's not, you won't have to scroll far. Watch that video and then you'll kind of see in the video the issues that I'm having. And then hopefully that can give you like an idea of what's going wrong, basically. So it's not the train, but the route. Can you do West Coast Main Line? I guess so. I guess I can. At least we know that one works fine. Should we do a cloth 377 run? Because I haven't done that one. What route is it that I did and it was like, oh, you failed basically or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I really wish I could remember though. That's why no one plays TS Classic or buys expensive routes. Some routes use content from other routes. That's what it's gonna be, Domi. All right, Rambo, I got you, my man. Enter London Midland Territory driving a Southern Class 377. It's one of the hourly trains linking East Croydon, Clapham Junction, and Kensington Olympia with Milton Keynes Central. We go for Kensington Olympia. Yeah, that used to be near where I used to live. That I think is the least served station on the underground. Well, it used to be anyway. I'm not gonna lie, Domi. Not all the content, but a lot of the content I have on TSE is pirated, so it's always gonna take extra work to source files and like everything necessary to make things work. So bear that in mind too. I'm not gonna blame the game. It could be my fault as well for not having the right files and stuff. Love TSW4 and VR, so no brainer. And I've seen all my DLCs local size. Yeah, I'm gonna try the 1080p thing that you said, Holy Trucker. But my issue is not with the HUD. It's a performance issue that I'm having. Can I look at? Okay. Okay, I think everything's set up. I think everything's set up. So right now we're at Willesden. We're at Willesden. So we're gonna start off picking passengers up at Wembley and then head all the way down to Milton Keynes. Right, we do have clearance. I'm waiting for the TSW5 West Coast Mail. I wonder if it's going to be busy like the other commuter. I don't know. We haven't got any information on timetables yet, have we? I don't think we've got information on the timetable. It looks somewhat busy. I'd like to think it's going to be a banger, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. That was too close for comfort. Too close. That red signal... Oh no, that's not our red signal. Oh my god. I just realized there's nothing on the HUD. What day does the SW5 early access start? Yep, 12th of September. Fingers crossed we would have got our hands on it by then. Hey, delay is gone. There you go, mate. Wait, who gets early access? Whoever buys the deluxe or the special edition, mate. Special edition or deluxe is your ticket to early access. There's a lot going on in the sidings. Freightliner loco there. Wouldn't mind giving that a go at some point. Saving my dollars up for it. I haven't been buying games the last 2 weeks. I usually buy a game a week. I was saving for this and Flight Sim 2024. When's that going to come out as well? Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We're getting towards the end of the year now. Has a release date been announced yet? November, okay. Yeah, I'll be happy to give it another go, man. I just hope that this time around they actually get better tutorials, and well, the kind of career mode stuff is looking good, and yeah, man, if I see that it's worth it, I'll go ahead and buy it, and the peripherals for it as well. And then maybe we could have some fun with it. I think I might have the night headlights on. No, they're on day running. If the timetable for West Coast Maryland is not busy and bumper to bumper like London Commuter, I'm returning the whole game ASAP. Is the same as London Commuter IRL, Rambo, though? Like, have you seen the real life timetable for the West Coast Main Line? To be fair, we're going to have the 350, the 390, the Class 710, the London Underground 1972 class. We're going to have the, I'm missing something, the 66. So that's 5 locos already. And I struggle to see how the timetable can be crap, really, with all that stock. Hey, yo, D, what's good, my man? You're going to be on, you're going to be in the city today, yeah? It probably won't be like London Commuter. I mean, look. If it's going to be quieter than London Commuter, and it's quieter than London Commuter IRL, I ain't got an issue with it. I'm not for making a route busy for the sake of it when in reality it's not, you know. So yeah. About to fly in. Let's go. Yeah. Give me a few hours and I'll be with you, my man. Isn't Farm Sim out real soon though? Free version Farm Sim, and I hate it. You hate it? Well, that's someone to give it a negative opinion for once. all I've had is people constantly try and entice me with it, and I'm like, nah, it's just not my type of game. I'm not gonna lie, man. And the thing is, maybe I'll play it and actually be like, whoa, this ain't too bad. But I haven't played it, and I don't feel like that right now. So if you're one of those that have been onto me for playing it, don't hold your breath. Did you know we have 2 timetables now with the LA Knuckles 700s on the now and the 158? On what route, Holy Trucker? 3 versions of a game you hate as well. Yeah, that is questionable. Holy Trucker. 1972 stock on the West Coast Main Line. Yeah, because it runs beside the Bakerloo line. Hello, Brady. London Southwest in TSC. Yeah, we're on the West Coast Main Line. Yeah, yesterday was just hectic, man. Honestly, I should have just gone to bed, mate. Would have avoided Joe and the whole shebang. No, it was good though. It was good. Messing around with Crystal as well. I hope I didn't miss too much after our dips. I think everyone was dipping anyway, low-key. Oh, bro. Danny's on the floor for a good 2 minutes, bro. A good 2 minutes just taking in the sun, taking in the views. And it was an L as well. I hit the cruise control button at the same time I had a crash. At the same time I got rammed actually by cops. And I thought that damaged the vehicle. I didn't realize I had enabled cruise control. That was an L. There was just so much going on. Just so much going on, man. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it would have all been part of Danny's character building, really, innit? But what the cops were doing to Danny was diabolical, though, realistically. Diabolical, man. So yeah, the Bakerloo line and the 1972 stock runs parallel on the left to where we are now. Hey, hello, Amazing Lion. How you doing? You think it was too bad? I don't know, man. It's very easy to be self-critical, innit? Very, very easy. You know, I honestly just avoided watching anything back. Usually I will, and be entertained. But this time I was like, I don't want to see that, man, because I know it's a mess. We'll get there eventually, innit? We'll get there eventually. Look, Twitch. I know Twitch on mobile isn't exactly a streamlined experience, right? But it's usable, right? You just click on the stream you want to watch and you just watch it. What's everyone's beef with it? I know it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I don't think it's that terrible either. Just got dental and night, guys. That's what it's about. Oh, okay. So nothing too serious then, Amazing Lion? Hopefully. Chucky's going out. Okay, yeah, that's an L then. Yeah, that sucks. How about Tim? You go on YouTube and then allow Restreambot to do the job for you. All right, my man. Appreciate you stopping in, D. Yeah, we'll catch up later on, man. And they end up chatting and it don't go through. Yeah, that's an L. I wonder if that's like a connection thing, though. It shouldn't be, to be honest. It shouldn't be. But I wonder if it is. Why does that say Little Hampton, but then on the side of the train, it says Milton Keynes Central? There you go. Underground. And then the overground as well. I know the underground and the overground share track for a while. No, like I said, Tim, that shouldn't be a reason for chat to keep cutting out like that. That's completely on on Twitch, man. Other than that, they were looking for any wisdom teeth that might need removal, but that proves not to be the case. Thankfully. Thankfully. I don't remember how to set this, how to do the speed set stuff. Because they asked if I've had it removed, but I don't think I've ever had it. You've never had any wisdom tooth removed? Hopefully you can keep it that way, my man. I've had one, and I'm yet to replace it, so I've just got like a hole in my row of teeth. Oh, you just never had any wisdom teeth? Okay. Well, hold on a second. How old are you, Amazing Lion? Teeth freak you out. Is it teeth that freak you out, Tim? Or is it, like, dentists that freak you out? $23. So you've got wisdom teeth, Amazing Lion. You've got wisdom teeth. But you just never had them taken out before. That's one thing about the West Coast Main Line. We're going to be able to really, really push the 377. I know we were able to push it in... Actually, no, we were able to push it in London Commuter. Ignore me, I completely forgot about London Commuter. Drifter, hey, how you doing, man? Welcome. How you been? Maybe I had it out. My memory is foggy. I mean, I feel like you'd remember if you've had a... I didn't know we had the overground trains on this line. Like, I know they run on this line, but I mean, like, actually as AI traffic. I think if you've had it removed, you'd remember. The process tends to be a pretty painful one. Kidron. I'm just afraid of tooth extractions because I've never had one before. I mean, yeah, my personal experience was completely painless. Completely painless. Even though, like, at the, you know, during the procedure, I could literally feel the guy just go in with my tooth. But yeah, no pain during it, no pain afterwards. But hey, I used the power of prayer, so you might want to give that a try. Because anyone that I tell who's had the wisdom teeth taken out, when I tell them my story, they get pretty jealous. And understandably so. Glad to hear that you're doing good, Drifter. Yeah, I'm glad they went well. Amazing, I'm glad they went well. Can you drive an Amtrak passenger train on Transmitted Classic? Generally speaking, you can. But I can't at the moment. That would be traumatizing. The procedures tend to be traumatizing. Since I had left the house really early, I didn't have my point until 4 hours time on spotting. Train spotting. Oh, nice. What did you see during your train spotting? No relevant about most of 23. '23 is a cool age. I think 23 for me. Was it 22 or 23? I think it was 23 or maybe 24. Somewhere there was like was the point at which when I started to say my age, I actually felt like an adult. To be honest, even less so than now. Even more so than now, sorry, I mean. That's why the train that's undergoing testing. Oh! What train was that? Hey, we do have the 378 here. Nice. CSX Norfolk Southern and Amtrak do have the ditch lights. Oh, in the game, in TSC, because we drove the I don't remember, it was a BNSF. I don't remember exactly the name of the train, but that didn't have any ditch lights, which was a bit disappointing. Oh, of course. Yeah, the Overground does run to Watford Junction. That makes sense. I've only been here once, which was surprising considering how many times I've been to Watford. Yeah. This seems accurate. This seems about right. This seems about right from what I remember. It was years ago, but... That was the R211. Posted this on social media and it was good to the point where the transportation agency in New York commented testing. Wow. Nice. Would have been nicer if they actually shared your image as well, but you know, you'll get there slowly. What, enjoying being 23, Tim? Try to play Run 8. Tracer using the road driver. Well, I don't have either drifter, so I'll consider it. But don't expect it anytime soon. Hemel Hempstead. I'm not exactly a big fan of the rail driver, I'll be honest. I haven't tried it myself, so obviously I'm speaking from a very limited point of view. But from what I have seen, which is, I think, sufficient to form an opinion, it's not worth spending the money on it. Not at that price tag. Very soon I'm going to start looking into DIY in my own set of train peripherals. California West Coast is BNSF and Union Pacific trains. It may have been a California West Coast route then that we were doing the other day. That somewhat sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Yep, that's the case. Kidron. Kidron, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Kidron. Kitchen. I don't think it's kitchen. Though I guess it could be. There is a possibility that it could be. I wouldn't want to assume. I wonder what trains then serve all these stations. Would it be the Class 350? I think the Class 350 does an all-stop service. So I guess we're also getting a look at the variations in services before the TSW5 version of this route drops. Because the material that we've seen so far has alluded to a lot of different service patterns, which makes complete sense. Should probably be a bit more confident on the brakes, but then I don't want to overshoot. Oh, we're not going to overshoot the station, but we have overshot our stop marker. These trains are actually really comfy in real life. $390 blasting through. Yeah, honestly, the Pendolino is going to be a must, man. The Pendolino is going to be a must. Ah, there's no wheel slip simulated. No wonder we're constantly falling behind the schedule. The only thing I don't like is the seats facing each other have zero legroom. I don't think I've ever sat at those seats. I guess zero legroom if you've got someone sitting across from you, which I guess applies the same like on a bus, for example, as well. But if there's no one in front of you, you'll feel free to stretch your legs how you want. But what really comes through is the air conditioning. It's the best. Like that train has the best of any train that I've been in. I haven't been in a million different trains, but out of the few that I have, it's nice. Silent, smooth, cool in the summer. So as annoying as they are for like a lot of people, there's a reason why they're quite dominant in the UK. Or especially around London. Footrest, innit? Footrest would be nice. A footrest would definitely be nice. They've also got chargers as well. Which, I've been grateful for on a lot of occasions. A lot of occasions. Any train built after 2005? I mean, we've got trains built after 2005 that don't have charging sockets. No train on the underground does. I mean, they're not really built for that anyway. Like the 377s can be used for long distance, so I guess that makes sense to have them there. But on the S8s or the S7s on the underground, yeah. It's a distant dream. To be fair, there's not really anywhere to place sockets and stuff. The US could use something like that. Yeah, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I think it just makes sense. It would just make sense. No, and Estella has a locomotive in the front, doesn't it? That's not the buzzer, but take care, Lasagna. Thank you for stopping by today, my man. Nice seeing you. Lasagna's a regular now after his months-long disappearance from the channel. Honestly, Tim, can't be bothered, mate. On TSW, the button is B, so I just press that. I press it out of instinct. More than anything. Not instinct, force of habit. That's the one. Force of habit. If I'm not mistaken, this route, this run, starts at Clapham Junction. The full run goes from Clapham Junction, Imperial Wharf, not Barons Court, Earls Court, Olympia, Shepherd's Bush, I think, on... No, that's the overground. Shepherd's Bush is the overground. Where did the 377 go? I don't remember, but I know it starts off at Clapham Junction. Because I used to actually get this train, but go in the other way. Actually, I have got it also towards to Watford Junction before. Much smoother than taking all those underground lines. I don't know why we didn't do it more often. Eastbourne, nah, Eastbourne was... Doesn't Eastbourne just run from Brighton? I think. I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken. There are a ton. Like, if you're not somebody who either A, studies these routes, or B, travels on these routes, man, it's just way too much. Just name me cities. I figured, Tim. I figured, mate. I figured. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing the Clash 350 afterwards. I've never driven that before. So we might as well get a little appetizer before TSW 5. Birmingham even. That one I can say for sure. 377s don't go to Birmingham. That's the job of the Pendolino that we've seen going up and down. We are still running a few minutes behind schedule. But we should start to make up that time as we go along. Unlucky, madam. There you go. I need to start utilizing the workshop a bit more for the content that we've got. I'm glad then, Tim, that you're having a good time. There's no way you can have a bad time in a 465, mate. Absolutely no way. So I'm going to correctly assume that you're having a blast of a time and say that I'm very happy for you. You can when the vigilance alarm gets stuck. What do you mean the vigilance alarm gets stuck? Sounds like a you problem, Sim, not the train's problem. Leave my baby alone. There ain't an issue with the vigilance. I had to get up and sit down to reset it. I don't know that trains have any bugs, you know. There was that issue with for whatever reason, the tail lights were very dim. I thought, was it dim or were they like orange? Yeah, I think the tail lights were like orangey. And this sort of applies to all UK trains anyway, but I know the PIS wasn't too great as well, so that got a little touch up through a few mods. But more or less, in this operation, it seems quite fine. And it accelerates like a bat out of hell. When you close the door, you can hear them close twice. You're not an Xbox by any chance, are you? I think I drove that the last time I played TSW. Isn't something I picked up on. I didn't pay attention to it. We'll see if they would have fixed it by the time TSW5 is fully released. Although I'm pretty sure there's no more testing. Like the game's it's done. It's ready to come out. I would be incredibly surprised if they were still like working on it and developing it. That would be a mess. It could have been. Yeah, true. It could have been. Because I did have mods installed for that train. That's a scary thought. That's a scary thought. And the thing is, right, you do have to seriously consider when they start working on these games and routes. TSW5, they didn't start developing TSW5 in like May or April or March. You know? Like, I think the earliest they could have started... No, sorry, the latest they could have started development was probably January, like this year. And maybe I'm wrong. That's a pure assumption. But, I mean, with all those features, the routes, in terms of routes, realistically, routes are always in development. They're non-stop. So whether they come out for that particular iteration or the next one, you know, I don't think they start work on the routes having in mind, okay, this is going to be released for TSW6, for example. They could. Again, I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. But I don't think so. Damn, that was a noisy 66. I wonder if then if that's the case, what makes them decide at what point should there be a new game? Well, let's look at it like this. If they know from now that TSW is going to get a yearly release, and that's the way things are going to be moving forward, then that's done. You know, every September there's going to be a new game. They know it. So it's just a matter of working on features and then deciding, all right, are we going to bring this in for this current year, or are we going to bring it in for the next iteration? Yeah, to be honest, definitely not the worst idea from them. Bletchley, what a name. What's her name? Where do you live? Bletchley. Jesus. Hello, boss. I honestly don't mind Tim. Like, realistically, maybe it's to just try and reel new players in. I don't know. I don't know. But as long as they do the free starter pack thing, I don't think I'm going to have much of an issue with it, honestly. I don't think I'm going to have much of an issue with it. Because for 3 new routes and 2 loco DLCs, 50 quid is a bloody bargain. A bargain. Considering we paid 30 for a new train recently. And then if you don't want that bargain, well, then just upgrade for free. And you know, you keep everything else and you get the new features. So it basically is one game that's constantly getting updates. Just with different names every time. And I think I will settle for that middle ground, to be honest. Can't complain. Yep, that's it. Now that they're not forcing us to pay for features and updates, you know, is what it is. That was the main issue for a lot of people. That was what was going to make me, you know, never purchase another TSW again. Yeah, GG's all around, to be honest, yeah. GG's all around. Now let's just hope... Well, you know what? I was going to say let's just hope that we don't get many more buggy messes, but again, we're playing the same game. So, it would sort of be silly to hope that. And honestly, I think I had this thing in my head where I feel like because these routes are coming with a new iteration, I imagine that they've put in so much work into these routes and they've been working on them for a long time. The reality is they've probably given these routes the same amount of time they give any DLC. So, you know, that's why we shouldn't be surprised if we start seeing the usual bugs that are coming through. The tail lights and headlights on units, passenger issues, and just the usual stuff. Just the usual stuff. That's why I never like the idea of annual game releases. Yeah. As I always say, though, before anything else, Dovetail are a business. And they're going to do things that are going to get them in a better financial position before anything else. Is there more time to test them? I don't know if they do, though. I don't know if they do. That might not necessarily be the case. This is such an obnoxious, like, objective marker compared to what we get in TSW. Well, I think they definitely did better in that game. They wait for release while they're working on new content. I mean, right now they're probably working on the future routes, right? That's it. Frankfurt Fulda, West Coast Main Line, San Bernardino, Los Angeles, whatever it was. They're done. They're ready for... The game is ready for release. Those routes are ready for release. The Vectron, the Pendolino, all of that's done. All the work is done now on that. Only thing that's going to come now is going to be bug fixing. If they go down that route. She's reacting to the rain. Bro, she's gonna watch. She's gonna like wipe the water away from her head. Can't wait for all the UK routes to drop. So, same. Sorry, same. I mean, we'll be getting our hands on everything, but naturally, it's the UK routes that I'm most excited about. I think my excitement is UK routes first, then German, and then I think at the moment US, and then Austria. But I feel like they keep swapping around depending on what gets released. The Dutch route's going to be, yeah, actually something different, man. It's actually going to be something different. I have no choice but to get excited for the UK route in America base. So yeah. Well, apparently I saw some good things recently about the San Bernardino LA route. Was it on the Discord or not on our Discord? I think so. I don't remember, but I saw it either yesterday or the day before. Two whole routes for an entire year. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. It doesn't have any new stock, no. But it's a new route. Gonna have some freight there. Personally, I'm not mad about it, but I can understand why, as an American, someone would be, you know? Freight on Antelope is actually fun. You know, I've never driven freight on Antelope Valley Line. It's not part of the scenario. It's not part of the journey mode, is it? Talking of journey mode, I need to get back into the journey mode grind, man. I miss those days. You know what I'm gonna do for the streams, right? So I'm gonna start by doing scenarios for all of them. Like I said, I want to do YouTube content as well for those, so I can record the YouTube content as I'm doing the streams. But then after we get all the new scenarios done, I think I'm gonna go on the journey mode grind again. So we'll go through the routes one by one, doing the journey modes, and then try and finish those before the next DLC drops. Yeah, journey mode is just, it's chill, you know. It gives me some it gives me a direction, right? I've got nothing against timetable mode, of course, but I just feel like I'd be a little bit lost in terms of what to run, when to run, you know. Journey mode is, like, for me personally, the closest way I can get to having a career mode, and I'm usually like a career mode driven person. Good work, driver. Have a well-deserved rest before making your way back to East Croydon. Back to East Croydon? I guess, yeah, in reality. Although... Is there... I wonder if there's an extension that allows you to go all the way to... That would be nice. Actually, though. That would be nice. Yeah, let's do some 350 services. I do have South London, which is where East Croydon is. South London Network. You know what I need to do? I need to get some AP packs for these trains, and then find some workshop scenarios. Where's the yeah, this one. There's nothing that, like... Why are they showing an M7? Sorry for the wrong screenshot. Hmm. So is this the best rated scenario on Steam? How about something that utilizes... I wanted Southampton to Bournemouth, man. I need to figure out what the issue is with it. I did all the HST journey modes on both routes. Spent all afternoon drive back and forwards. It can get a bit tedious, to be fair. It can get a bit tedious. But, yeah. Should we do some Birmingham Cross City? You know what? Let's do some Birmingham Cross City. I haven't done it on TSC. I haven't done it on here. It's an early start for your first service along the Cross City line. Starting at Birmingham New Street, you'll take train 5 Oscar 03, empty coaching stock to Bromsgrove, and then you will operate train 2 Uniform 03 and all stops to Four Oaks. The lines are quiet at this time of the morning, but you still have to make sure you run on time. Nice. Cool. I'll do some as well once I'm done this scenario. Yeah, good shout. Birmingham Cross City is just a route I've just never really given the time of day to be honest. Talking of train sim world, I haven't actually touched it on here yet. Good morning, drivers. An early start to make sure the first morning trains depart on schedule, as otherwise the whole timetable easily gets into a shambles. Take this ECS down to Bromsgrove non-stop and then operate back to Four Oaks as train 2 Uniform 03, stopping at all stations. Get the train ready and depart when the starter signal allows you to. Sir, yes, sir. I forgot what the headlights here. Tail lights, of course, off. Everything there should be active. There's big fella in there. Oh, let's go do the tail lights. There you go. All right, and we're clear to go. Let's get our asses out of here. Oh no, we're not clear to go. Is our pantograph up? It is. We are in forward. Am I missing something? Pantograph is up, so we have power. Oh, the DRA. That would do it. That would do it. This is this is the 323S. Holy frames. Holy sweet frames. Right, it's 5:50 AM in the morning. Is it completely pitch black? If it's pitch black, I'll change the route so that you guys can actually see something. Because I know it's very difficult to see on stream. Driving in the pitch black oven. the night. Yeah. Let me go do one that's a little later in the day. Well, it'd be nice if we could see the time these scenarios take place, you know? I really did want to do that though, low-key, man. Right, let's try this one then. A morning rush hour one. It's morning rush hour time, with some trains running into Birmingham only 5 minutes apart or even less, full of commuters wanting to reach Birmingham on time. Release the doors and allow boarding to start, then get your train ready for departure. Have a nice trip. Thank you. Doors are open. DRA is now off. Headlights on day. Tail lights on. PIS looks really nice. Really high quality. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is go have a look at Armstrong Powerhouse. Oh, hello, mate. What are you looking at? And see what stuff we can utilize from there. Hopefully it won't kill my frame rate. Could have maybe got a nice sunrise. I think we would have. Maybe eventually. But you would have just seen nothing until then. Especially watching at 360p. Especially watching at 360p. When you're actually like looking at it on your monitor, it's fine. Like I could see enough. But I knew it was tough to see on stream. You should drive the Pendo, man. I can't wait for that train. That's all smart using it. I think as a deluxe too. Oh, we've driven plenty of Pendo action over the last few days that we were playing Trains and Classic. Why does this train just move by itself? I know we're in a bit of a downhill gradient, but I feel like it's taking power. Yeah, it's moving by itself. It's accelerating by itself. My throttle's off. Oh, you're on the laptop now? Okay, sweet. That goddamn delay is gone. I'm happy for you, man. The delay sucked. And, well, NVIDIA broadcast didn't help our case yesterday. Is this train just like bugged then or what? It's an 8060 is so nice. I know. It is heavenly on the eyes. So that the gameplay may not be a consistent 60, but it's much better. It's going to be much higher than 30 regularly. Not the biggest fan of the lighting in here, I'll be honest. I think it's very washed out. I don't get why the doors don't open on like the back of the train a lot of the times. Like the last carriage just won't have doors that open. These sections are actually quite nice. Hey, hello CP. Highest quality train in TSC. Pretty much, from what I've seen so far anyway. Especially compared to the DOS of the 377 we were just in. Nice train, just not modelled nicely. Got 2016, not too far ahead of us. Bro, that was sarcasm. It's not though. It's not sarcasm. This is the highest quality train that I've personally seen in TSC. Anything else has required mods. I haven't got any mods or enhancement packs for this train. Like, the PIS was really nice. The lights are really nice. The interior is decently high quality. It's the highest quality train I've seen so far. Whereas Hansel the Bear, keep an eye out for him, mate. Maybe we'll see him. Maybe we'll see him. Doing pretty well for time right now. Ah, there you go. Back doors are open now. I really wish we had the ability to mess with a lot of the settings that we have in the main menu during a run. Okay, all of our safety systems just became very active for some reason. I did respond. I did respond, but not, it wasn't doing anything. And I was also pressing the because you got Q and you've also got E as well. I was pressing both of them. I'll give it 60 seconds to clear. That's annoying though. Could be a train fault. Though I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Get the fan going, why not? A driver deviation call, what's that? Is that does that mean I'll be in trouble? I feel like that means I'm in trouble. Signal will give you a number for you to call. And then that's when I get my backside handed to me, right? Well, there goes our being on schedule. In aviation, when a pilot makes a mistake, like not identifying himself, the traffic controller will give him a number to call. And then what? Explain the situation. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Should have already been at the next station already. Picking up passengers. And the controller says possible pilot deviation. I will give you a number to call when available. I assume it means trouble. I assume it means trouble. Yeah. So I'll pass. I'll pass. You know, I tried to get through, but the line was busy and, you know, wasn't able to get into contacts again, unfortunately. Just a little chat, right? Before I get invited over for some tea and biscuits. The final tea and biscuits. The final goodbye. Right. Now directs to Dudleston. Sir, yes, sir. Are London Underground drivers allowed to use emergency brake to stop on a station? I actually don't know. I've experienced one before. What happened to the driver, I don't know, but everything seemed to clear up relatively quickly. You could tell it was an emergency brake. And, yeah, the train was at the station for a couple of minutes, and then we got going again. So, didn't seem like anything too serious from a passenger's perspective, but God only knows what went on in the cabin. Just see this time, no biscuits. That would be even worse, man. That would be a shame. I do like my biscuits. I don't know why the DVD thing keeps coming up. The last time it came up like this, well, we saw what happened. It led to this very conversation that we're having. Do you know that on the underground driver does cab views? Yes. Yes, I do. I will put a link on the Discord. I was watching a little bit yesterday, actually. I only know of one, though. I only know of one. He drives on the Piccadilly line. There could be others, but not that I'm aware of. I've seen a couple general cab ride views, the Metropolitan line specifically, but I don't know if it was like a driver's channel and he regularly records his rides. My light has just died. We'll sort that out when we come to a stop. Well, the Piccadilly line or the Metropolitan line? Hello, Nabil. Welcome back. Yes, Dale. Yes, CP. Yeah, Dale. That like instantly rung a bell. Although I don't know him by name, Dale seems like something just clicked. So I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm doing very well, thank you, Nabil. How are you, my man? I didn't know they could drive with the cab door open. Yeah, they can. Yeah. I've witnessed it a few times. And it's interesting because I believe on the 1972 stock, I don't know whether it was a bug with the game, but if it wasn't a bug, in the Bakerloo line route on Train Sim World, if the window is open, the train won't move. If the driver window is open, forget the door, just the window. Oh my god, we're not stopping here. We are not stopping here. Can we get the doors closed? Let's get the doors closed. I was not meant to stop here. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Please close the doors. Please close the doors. I'm feeling embarrassed right now. Please close the doors. While we're here, actually, let me plug my light in. Driver deviation again, yep. No good, I have a project to do, which is freaking me out. What, are you under a time constraint, Nabil, or are you putting your own pressure on yourself? You need to lock in, my boy. You've got a project to do that's freaking you out, and you're here watching an LWD Adnan stream. It's all looking good. Hey, hello, Joshua. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Bro wants to lose his job. Yeah, actually, that was you guys distracting me. I blame you. That was nothing to do with me at all. Nope, not my own silliness. I blame it all on you guys distracting me with the... Oh, is that a neutral section? That was a neutral section. I was wondering why we weren't getting any power. I didn't plan to stay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, lock in, man. Here in Lisbon, especially on the central line, the trains often have problems due to overcrowding, passengers or force of mentors that leave the train. Jesus Christ, man. That's the sort of chaos we don't need. You know? That really is the sort of chaos we just don't need. People panicking. And walk on the line. That is insane. That is actually insane. I hate behavior like that, man. I honestly really hate behavior like that. That was smooth. I wasn't even messing with the brakes. That was just smooth. Oh, he's not happy, is he? Oh, we do have a train behind us that we're holding up a little bit. Doing good, testing a scenario from Glasgow to Preston. From Glasgow to Preston in one go. On Trazen Classic. For a second, I thought you were talking about Train Sim World. And like, I was just like, cogs were just turning and smoke was coming out. Couldn't work it out. Preston to Glasgow, god damn. Well, Joshua, what routes would I need for that? And what add-ons would I need? Because that sounds like something I'd be interested in. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, mate. There's some images on Discord General. I'm gonna take a look at them. A mix of panic and chaos is never good for anyone. The policeman in the cab? Ain't no policeman in the cab. It's just us, mate. Too many are not listing them on Twitch chat. Yeah, fair enough. I can imagine. I can imagine. It's rare? Okay, well at least it's not something that happens often. Oh, one of the CP specs, okay. So even with police presence, they still do that. You have 214 DLCs for this game. Jesus Christ, Joshua. It's a lot of money spent, huh? And many strikes due to poor salary. Since December 2013. Dovetail should honestly recognize you, mate, as a loyal member. That's 11 years and still going strong. Not including reskins or third-party stuff. Oh my lord. I assume you've got probably a ton of Armstrong Powerhouse stuff as well. The enhancement packs. For the trains, wagons, sounds, weather, tracks. If I haven't said that already. Trains themselves. You got a few. Are we going to... How are we going to head over to Four Oaks? Are we going to... There is so much to this route. So much. And I assume it's all privatized CP. My Tracesim Classic 2024 folder is 165 gigabytes at the moment. Wow. Right, now change cabs, set your destination displays to show that this train is an out of service ECS and return to Four Oaks non-stop. How do I set my destination displays? Ah. I can't use it though. I can't use it. I can't press anything here. How does it expect me to set a destination display and I can't click anything? And it should be a way because I don't see why it would allow us to look at the destinations, but not change them. F7 and F8. Oh, thank you. Is this the same with like every train? Thank you very much, Joshua. You've come to the stream at the right time, my man. Not all of them. I sent a link on general for a 360 degrees of Portugal's rolls. You have more tips and tricks. Well, Joshua, I am all ears, my friend. Is there anything that you can help us out on here? I am all ears. That sounds sweet, CP. What route are you driving the 390 on, Joshua? I was driving it on here, not on here, sorry, on the West Coast Main Line a few days ago. Pretty bloody decent. Oh, in a Glasgow to Preston route. Right, of course. So is it like the whole thing in one go? Or is it like broken up? One route. That is incredible, mate. Fair play. Fair play. I knew someone who'd recorded London to Glasgow, I think it was. But it was like it was broken up. You join the Discord? You're more than welcome to you know, put up your work and any of those tips and tricks that you mentioned, mate, under the Train Sim Classic channel. You demo them as well? Sweet. Yeah, I love me a long route, man. I love me a long route. Although I know they do say be careful what you wish for. And Preston to Glasgow is a an incredibly long route. But yeah. I mean, we do have a self-promo channel as well, Joshua. So feel free to use that as well, my man. Glasgow to Preston would be like DC, 10 hours soon, NEC. Send a cab for 2 hours. I mean, hey, we're what am I doing here, Tim? what are we all doing, mate? When we you know, get onto virtual rails, whether it's Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic, SimRail. Sit in a cab for a couple hours, mate. an hour or two. Done on the Steam engine before today. Yeah, I'm yet to drive Steam on TSC. Not planning on doing so anytime soon either. Stopping at unscheduled stops. I mean, yeah, but that's sort of the beauty of it, really, isn't it? And that's also sort of the beauty of having variation as well. You know, you've got routes that are... they're like driving a bus where you're constantly stopping every 2 minutes, every 30 seconds, not even 2 minutes. Then you've got some where it's like an intercity sort of thing. Then you've got like a Glasgow to Preston thing. I ain't doing a driver shift for free. Yeah, but you do driver shift every time you play OMSI or Train Sim World. Or Zusi. Which is the most hardcore of them all. Like, I can easily sit playing Euro Truck for like 3-4 hours. Easily. This is actually a really detailed loco. Each their own, but high-speed stuff tends to be extremely uneventful. Yeah, but different strokes for different folks. I've seen people that absolutely despise services that are constantly stopping. I never do hours straight, only 1 to 2 max. Yeah, that's fair. 3 hours and a half to do double black 5 from Glasgow to Preston. 3.5 hours actually ain't that bad. I thought it would have been longer. With a full stopping service. So how much would it just be like? How long would it take, sorry, if it was an express? I wonder if I should be blowing my horn as I'm going through. The station calling out Glasgow Central, Carlisle and Preston. About 2.5 hours. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Though you might need probably a mug of coffee and some music or a podcast just to keep your sanity. 390 11 car makes sense. What livery is it? What train operating company? can do both Virgin or the new company. What's the new company? Avanti? Wouldn't Virgin get like immediately removed though? From like the workshop? It was you own the content. Fair, but you don't own the rights to the livery. You don't own the rights to the livery. So, I don't know. Would it be great to find yourself in a spot of bother? Why does this notice keep coming up? I don't release them on Steam Workshop. Well, that's covering your backside. That would be the smart way to go about it, to be honest. I do miss seeing Virgin trains. They were cool. Uploaded 2 screenshots of 2 versions of Virgin livery. Okay, sweet. On the Discord. Sweet. I'll take a look at him. And a few more. Nice. How long have you been working on this route? The scenario, yeah, sorry. About an hour? I take it it's not your first scenario then. Because I would have imagined it would have taken a little more than an hour. I had North Wales Coastal from the days of Virgin Trains and Arriva. Yeah. It's a little bit strange now going into it, and then you see the scenario call the trains a Virgin train, and then it's just good old Avanti. It's a shame, like, you know, the license was completely removed from the game. I don't think that was necessary. I can build scenarios and build routes. Do you tend to stick to the UK side of things, Joshua, or have you got routes in? Have you got scenarios for routes in other countries as well? Nice work. Another driver will be in charge of the next service. Leave the doors locked until he joins the train. Meanwhile, you can have a rest while you wait for your next shift. Honestly, being a train driver would actually be so chill. I know on the underground at least, I think all in all they work like 6 hours, I think, or something. All in all. How long we've got? We've got 26. We've got 34 minutes. 34 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to be able to fit anything on this route. How about... I better go back to the West Coast main line. I did not know you could just do that. Fair enough. Okay, it's even worse over here. How about we do one of these? What have I not done here? Got a 35-minute one here. This is perfect. Apparently very difficult. I'm not sure what's very difficult about it. You can do anywhere. Have you like what have you done previously though? Have you just done UK stuff, or have you got all types of routes and countries? Do I have the class 700? That's an L. I don't have the class 700, no. Was it? Okay, and it's crashed. Was the 700 meant to come with this route? German, French, USA, and more. Fair, mate. You've been at it. Trans-Siberian Railway Sim is scheduled a 2.7 gigabyte download. Nice to see a big update before we pilot it on Saturday. What did you do? What did I do? Try to load a route up, mate. I'm just going to see whether a class 700 is actually meant to come with that route. I didn't do any funny business to get the to get that route, so that's why I'm a bit confused. It was a Chatham mainline, right? Yeah, I've got that. Legit. In library. 377/5, 377/1, 375/3/6/7/8/9, the 395/465/0 and /1, and the 465/9 as well. No 700. So why does what I don't understand. Why did that? Why? Basically, just why? What did you do that caused a crash? I went into the editor. And then the game crashed. Class 700. Yeah, it is for sale. Mostly negative. Jesus Christ. But why is the scenario there? If I don't understand. That's so That seems very, very strange. Very strange. Okay, I guess we'll just leave it then. Class 700 extra DLC. Yeah, but why is it part of the base scenarios on Chatter Mainline? Why have it why have it as part of the scenarios when it needs an extra bit of DLC? Why not have it so that when you buy the Class 700, then you get that scenario on the Chatham Mainline? You can play a scenario even if you don't have the AI traffic. Control plus Q. Well, let's try that again then. Okay, it should show up on stream now. And it says leave the game, but just press no. Okay, it's great. OBS, work with me here, my man. Work with me here. Thank you. It was, where is it? This one, 35-minute. So start and then Control Q. We'll try that. We'll give it a go. And so leave the game, I just press no. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Is that just a bug then or what? Good morning, driver. It's an early morning rush hour and you've been selected to drive to Delta 18, the 0654 Southeastern Service to London Victoria. There are plenty of trains on the line this morning. Good luck. The scenario follows the road timings of 2 Delta 18. Cool. Thank you. Not with a crazy FOV again. This is as far back as we can go. It's fine. It will do. It will do. Oh, the tail lights are on. Nice. No FOV slider in test. Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. That is strange. That is strange. Oh, we're actually going all the way to London Victoria. Nice. An FOV slider would do so much, man, for TSW. So much. It seems like such a simple thing as well. It's been a quiet one today, man. I'm not sure of many games that don't. From driving games, racing games, shooters. It's pretty much a standard feature in all games. Not just nowadays as well. It's been like that for what, 20 years. Thank you, Hank. Hello, mate. Train derailment due to an AI collision. Right. It seems like this just isn't meant to be, is it, realistically? It seems like it's just not meant to be. We've only got 25 minutes now anyway. Let's find another one. We're only like an hour or so. Really? You've just been quiet. Give that a thumbs down. There you go. 25 minutes. Let's try this one. Oh, you've been working. Good on you, my man. Good on you. More productive than getting lost. Getting lost in the sky. Hello, Marco. How you doing? Welcome aboard 2 Mike 90, operating as an empty coaching stock into London Victoria. The train is needed in place to start the morning peak services. Set the train up and depart when ready. Alright, it should be relatively simple then. I think he did end up in the Netherlands. I think he was meant to. He ends up in the Netherlands, but he's not meant to. And then when he's meant to end up in the Netherlands, he ends up in the UK. That scenario is not a base scenario, that DLC. I just checked. Okay. Was it a workshop one then? Did I install something from the workshop? I thought when you install something from the workshop, it goes into a different section. I don't get GTA. I can buy a game for 32 euros, but if I buy it with DLC, I can buy it for 30 euros in total. Hank, rather than question it, mate, just take advantage. Workshop item. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. I don't know if my PC will explode from running it. I think you'll be alright. I think you'll be alright. G2A do offer that insurance, don't they? Where if you buy something and it doesn't work, then it'll give you a refund. All passengers are now on board. Before you depart, you'll need to switch cabs. You can do it, press control and dash. Thank you very much. Let's get moving. Let's get to business. TSW does not live up to the hype when they released it. It's a lot further behind than where it should be for the type of game it is, you know. TSW's always been a weird one, Joshua. So much potential that unfortunately Dovetail just either don't see or refuse to do anything with. That's why I keep getting TSC content, TSW. Yeah, my thing with the whole TSC and TSW thing is that I got into TSW before I got into TSC, and it's tough coming back from timetables, the ability to press anything in the cab, the ability to walk around, you know, do all these things. And then you come back here and there's nothing of the sort, you know. But I've only just recently started to appreciate TSC because at the end of the day, you know, certain assets are a lot more realistic than what you have in TSW. Even though the overall graphics are worse, although you can get mods to sort of help out with that, the overall assets on TSC are so much better than the ones on TSW. And then you've got the fact that you can run routes for like double or triple the length that we get in TSW. TSC definitely has a lot of strong points over TSW, but then TSW also has its own strong points above TSC. So it kind of just depends on you, really, and your preference. Only potential TSW has as far as DTG cares is potential to make money. Yeah, and that's what's been keeping it back, ironically. Yeah, honestly, when you play TSC straight after a TSW session, that's when you feel it. Towards South London we go. The worst type of London. TSC also has way better cabs to it. Yeah, definitely. That was something I recognized the other day. Even better than the trains that have suspension improvements. Suspension improvements. Pretty much. We'll see what they're like on the new trains that we're gonna get. Class 390 should be fun. I wonder how they've integrated it with the tilting functionality as well. I've gotten this very train before. And I remember it just taking absolutely forever to get to its next stop from Victoria. I remember that evening very well. It was interesting. Wait, what? Oh wait, so Absolute Value Line. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, for a second I thought you meant the San Bernardino to Los Angeles route. What's that going to be called? SBL? SBLA? It's got to be 3 letters, isn't it? Yeah, that's not that's unfair, man. Considering how much of the older stock got it, there's I don't know. I don't think there's an excuse. No, that's the thing. It's still a core route. Exactly. It's a core route. It came at the same time that they announced the suspension improvements in the first place. So how is that even possible? How is that even possible? Everything from the release of TSW4 should have gotten the improvements. Everything. As per their promise. Not releasing a core feature on a core route is insane. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, I'd love to know as well. If you ever find out, please let me know, because I would love to know. I cannot think of an excuse good enough. This is a hell of a tunnel, goodness me. I always drive from the cab when driving high-speed trains. Me too, Joshua. I drive from the cab at any, regardless of what the service is. Even during shunting, I do try. Sometimes you do need to head out. If it's a high-speed train, then maybe to get like a nice shot, or to get like a cinematic, or for shunting sometimes just to ensure you're doing what you need to be doing correctly. We will also keep exploring ways to implement this system in more locomotives from our existing catalogue whenever possible, including trains from the Antelope line and wherever. They'll do what they want to do, innit? They'll do what they want to do. Just really get up to speed in the class 390. Nice. Can't find anything on why they didn't implement it on AVL, not even a thread on the forums. Thing is, I don't think it was big enough for someone to start a thread about it. Whether it's suspension improvements themselves or whether it's the route, to be honest. Yeah. It's a feature that's definitely a nice to have, but not something that everyone was super excited about. You know, they did build some noise about it, continuously show us teasers and give us updates and stuff, but it's not exactly a route announcement by any stretch of the imagination. It's the principle they're making such a huge deal about. Yeah, but they make a big deal out of everything. They made a big deal about TSW 3. They made a big deal about TSW 4, and neither of those games really needed a big deal. They said improved lighting and all the routes still not happened yet. Oh, that's a myth. The only time they'll go back to improve lighting and all the routes is when there's money to be made, i.e. when it's a loco DLC. Just like they did with Cathcart Circle. Okay. I'm not sure how to stop that from happening, but it's fine. Should I have been going at 10 miles an hour then, or what? Because it happened to me going into Victoria as well, where the train just emergency... The train goes into emergency brake and you can't, you can't do anything. And then taking months and months to release it. Yep. The train is now in place to begin the morning peak. I guess the difference people talk about TSW 3 and TSW 4. Yeah, but more people spoke about TSW 2. Under 15 miles an hour TPW system. Were we going faster than 15? I'd be surprised if we were, because the speed limit was 15. Maybe I did and didn't notice. I still don't know what that Trans-Siberian... Oh, there it is. Small update. 2 gigabytes of small update. Okay. Looking at these patches, this game is going to be ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for Trace Classic for today. As per usual, I'm going to take a little break. And be back in a short little while for GTA. Twitch just cooks playing audio from the TikTok scroll thing while I'm in a stream. Well, Tim is also having issues with Twitch Mobile. Twitch Mobile, it just seems to be a mess. I can't say I use it often, and that may be why I don't experience a lot of the issues that you guys have. But yeah, Tim was also complaining earlier. I can demo it after the stream if you want. You're more than welcome to, Joshua. I'm going to check out your pictures, but I can't promise I'll be there for the demo. Only because I'm going to take a little break to just eat and spend some time with the family. And then I'm going to be streaming some GTA roleplay afterwards. But you are more than welcome to on the self-promo channel on the Discord. Why am I so low? It will do. It will do for now. Actually, wait. It won't do for now. Okay. A little better. A little better. Okay. So, yeah. Tomorrow, Ships at Sea or TSE? I know there's not many people in here, but you guys are the vocal minority right now because of your presence. TSC? I can't do AC. What do you mean? No, leave that for Hank. Before Hank jumps on that as well, and now I've got two people saying AC. Ships at Sea is quite fun though. It is quite fun. It is quite fun. I might maybe I'll do some Ships at Sea. No hezzy. Are you gonna get involved, Nabil? For 3 hours though. For 3 hours, bro. Unless I'm seriously going for a new record, a new personal best, a new personal record. Yeah. I mean, I can do half in it. Tim, I know you said TSC, but you also said Ships at Sea is quite fun. And I am, at the moment in time, leaning towards Ships at Sea as well. When I'm in a half AC and I have some other games. So I just do 3 streams all day. If I'm going to do No Hezi, I usually play it after, if I don't get into the GTA, into the server, I usually run some No Hezi. Final answer. Fair enough. I agree. Nabil, it's going to be Ships at Sea in the afternoon, my friend. And then GTA. And then if I don't get into GTA in the evening after 7 p.m., we'll do some No Hezi. How about that? Thank you very much. We've shaken on it. Thank you for your business. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Again, it's been a quiet one. Not many people around today. But so is life when you stream such a small niche. Until I see you guys next time, whether it be later on, whether it be tomorrow, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.